Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to begin the City Commission meeting by calling it to order. We'll begin with an invocation by Mayor Pro Tem Dwayne Seats, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance from our Deputy Director of Public Safety, Director Michael Clark. All rise.
God, we thank you today for your loving kindness and tender mercy. Thank you for bringing us here today, safe and sound. I pray that you give us wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of what's best for the city residents. Also pray for this country, God, that you will look on them, bless them, bless everybody who's here. Thank you for peace tonight. In Jesus' name. Amen. Bless allegiance. Everybody. The United States of America. To the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I yield to the City Clerk.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Present.
Commissioner Henderson, Commissioner Henry, Commissioner Isom,
Present.
Commissioner Kennard, Commissioner Singleton,
Present.
Commissioner Warren,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats, Mayor Mohammed.
Present.
You have a quorum.
This brings us to the approval of minutes, regular minutes, September 15, 2025, and closed session minutes, September 15, 2025. Is there a motion for the approval?
A motion for approval?
Motion is made by Commissioner at-large Isom. Is there support? And is supported by Mayor Pro Tem Seats. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Isom,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennard, Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Warren,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry, Mayor Mohammed.
Yes.
Motion carried.
This brings us to approval of accounts payable listing. Is there a motion for the approval?
Motion for approval?
Motion is made by Commissioner Isom.
Support.
It is supported by Commissioner at-large Singleton. Is there discussion? Chair recognizes Third Ward Commissioner Juanita Henry.
I want to thank the finance person and whoever answers my question because they are now giving me the vouchers and the invoices and I can follow. So thank you.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Kennard, Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Warren,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry, Commissioner Isom,
Yes.
Mayor Mohammed.
Yes.
Motion carried.
This brings us to our monthly update by representative of the 38th District of the State of Michigan House, Representative Joey Andrews. Is he present, or any of his staff? I would just like to make a note that he gave us a excellent budget presentation at the town hall meeting that you can watch on our YouTube channel. So I would definitely encourage you to make yourself acquainted with that report. Next brings us to our city citizens' comments or public participation. There's a 3-minute maximum per speaker. Please sign in with the clerk, and she will call you based upon the registered names.
Michael Hoy.
Good evening. This is a variety of conversations that I've been having for over the past month and a half with a variety of dignitaries from the Secretary of State to the Prosecutor's Office to the Democratic Party to the Attorney General. It's a collaboration of conversations, a collaboration of items that have been taking place here in the city of Benton Harbor. One of the first things is the city violation of a campaign violation. The city is aware of this. During the Fourth Ward cleanup, the Fourth Ward actually held an event at a community church that violates also their policies. They're asking for cash donations that can be made out to them directly. They also had the League of Women Voters there. League of Women Voters were actually taking people's names and allowing them to register to vote as they had campaign shirts on for their own campaign. There's also a violation. Going forward, the city is also in violation knowing that there is a public doctor who lives on Pipestone who is using his residency as an office as a residency to vote. He was the first person to vote here in the city during the last election. It's also a violation. There's also other violations when it comes to fraud and arrest records, name changes, people not having a DBA behind their name. This one individual who just became a candidate actually did not have taxes that were paid for the year 2023, 2024. In April, when they became a public official, that is when they finally paid their taxes for 2 years that they were in arrears. Is that a violation? The city needs to look at that. Okay? We have people that have felony arrest, felony records, things that have been kept behind closed doors. I'm asking that the city makes an addendum to their policies when someone becomes a candidate, that there's a 90-day hold till there's a criminal background check on these individuals that are looking to seek public seats in the city of Benton Harbor. Again, this has made awareness from the governor's office to the attorney generals to the Democratic Party. This is not something I'm speaking out of turn that I've not cleared with them or spoken to them about or they are not aware of. Okay, I want to make that very clear. The other thing is Reverend Pinckney's church is being sold tomorrow. Thank God for that. And as far as the renaming of a park for Mr. Hightower, I just hope that we keep in mind that Mr. Clark is the one who donated that property for the children. Thank you very much.
Eddie Marshall.
Good evening. I gotta have these notes because I'm getting older. My eyes are getting bad. And I want my message to be delivered correctly. If I try to remember, I might forget. So I'll read what I want you all to know. When I left the office of City Commissioner in January of 2012, I haven't attended more than 10 commission meetings in 13 years. I know you're wondering, what have you been doing? Well, I'm currently a housing commissioner. I've been doing that for a number of years. I'm currently a planning commissioner. I've been doing that for a number of years. I'm also on the Board of Review. I've been doing that for a number of years. My reasons for being here tonight is there is going to be one of the most consequential elections coming up in the near future. I'm not a Johnny-come-lately politician, or not politician, who has been involved in politics. Matter of fact, I was involved in politics when Mr. Little did his first term as city manager in 1983. So I've been around for a while. The upcoming election is a binary choice between I will and I have. When you speak in terms of I will, It indicates future intentions or promises. You can't see, I will. Let's speak about I have. I have is used to indicate possession or completion. I have is very clearly visible. I will get to that. My 3 minutes is up. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. In politics, a vote is the completion of that agenda item. When you vote on that item is completed.
Commissioner Marshall, I do have to maybe use a line from my predecessor. Could you please finish your point?
My point is, okay, my point is, I have, you can see I have. I have is the vote for the construction you see down the street. I have is the construction that you see at Project T. I have is all the projects that has been going on in the city, and the person who's running to be elected is that I have. He has been here. He has done that. He has voted on these things. I will may or may not come to pass. Why is it that every time somebody is running for an office, they tell you about what they're going to do or what they want to do or what they will do? Can you do these things without running for office?
Thank you.
Erlene Parker.
I'm back again about my roofing. They came out and put my air vents.
Could you please speak up?
They came out and put my air vents up, and my complaint was that they covered over, they're taking my roofing down, cleared my roofing. They just covered it over. And so, and I got the proof right here, some of it, until they seen we was taking it up. And then they stopped putting it, letting it fall down to the ground. And so anyway, the bottom line is, they got this contract for approval for us as a residents, and they're not doing their job. I mean, they coming in, patching things up, not tearing it down like they're supposed to. And it's a cover-up because they try to throw all this away. But we caught some of it. And she's not finna be locked in for 10 years for dirty work that's not being done. And one more thing, the inspector, they came out, and we called him back when we got the old roofing down, that they taken off for the roofing. And the inspector came, and we told him about it, so he didn't walk all the way in. He just looked over on the end table. He said, well, first I got to go up on the roof and see. And he went up on the roof and come back down, and he ain't said anything to me at all. He just sat there, and my niece and the contractor were talking back and forth. And the only thing that he said, finish it, finish it. And one of the Spanish men asked him, said, you said finish it? He said, yes, finish it. And I got 10 minutes to get to my next appointment. He ain't said what he found
or nothing, but I got the proof here that he did not clear my roofing off, that he covered over, and, he found two of the holes that was already originally there, but he had to cut two more, and we got that in this bag here. And he didn't, see, any time, see what it was, he came there at 9, or about 10 minutes after 9. And then they done finished my roofing in 2 hours and 45 minutes, and no scraping or nothing coming down. And we done showed them proof of it once before, and now we got some more proof of it. And the inspector didn't say anything. And I want to know, who can I go to next to try to look into this case? Because I'm tied up with my house for 10 years with the city, and they didn't half do their job. But they did put the vents back up. But I'm concerned about, he went there and they put that whatever you call it, put it over the old roof and then just put it back down.
So I would just encourage you to work with the Office of the City Manager. The inspections department reports to the city manager's office. So if you have any complaints, or if you have a second opinion from a licensed roofer that could lay out and show that the work was insufficient and incomplete, and document that, that would be helpful.
Well, that's what I'll do. I think I get in touch with a contractor to bring more proof, but I got the proof where he cut one of the vents out and the old roofing is still there.
So please set an appointment with the city manager's office, and I would bring what you have, as well as a second opinion from a licensed contracted roofer.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Gertie Turner.
We can't hear you, ma'am. Please speak in the microphone.
Good evening, everybody. I'm glad to be here. I just enjoy being here with my bishop and our member of the church. So I don't have nothing but glad to see everybody again. So have a good night.
Thank you. You had me a little nervous up here.
No more comments.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone who participated in the public participation or citizens' comments. This brings us to our consent calendar. Is there a motion for the approval of the consent calendar, or are there items that should be separated? Chair recognizes Third Ward Commissioner Henry.
I would have a discussion about number 6 resolution, please.
Number 6,
Yes.
duly noted. Chair recognizes Mayor Pro Tem Seats.
Number 5.
Duly noted. Is there a motion for the approval of the consent calendar as presented?
So move.
Motion is made by Commissioner Singleton. Is there support?
Support.
It is supported by Commissioner Isom. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Warren,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Commissioner Isom,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennard,
Yes.
Mayor Mohammed.
Yes.
Motion carried.
This brings us to our first separated item on the agenda, which is a resolution to rename the Britton Play Park at Britton and Pipestone to Hightower Park, is how it reads on the agenda. Is there a motion for the approval?
So move.
Support. Motion is made by Commissioner Singleton. It is supported by Mayor Pro Tem Seats. And I would like to yield to the chairman of the Planning, Economic Development, and Park and Recreation, where this agenda item came through that committee. So I yield to Mayor Pro Tem Seats.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. The resolution states, whereas the City of Benton Harbor has a youth park located on Pipestone and Britton Avenue, known as the Britton Play Park, directly across the street from the home of former Mayor Hightower. And whereas former Mayor Hightower has over the years cleaned up and maintained the small park to keep it safe and usable by the small children who use the park. And whereas this park has been an important part of the city for a long time and will continue to be. Whereas in renaming this park in honor of former Mayor Hightower, the city wishes to recognize and honor his years of service and his continued commitment to the city of Benton Harbor, its citizens, its youth, and now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and the city commission of the city of Benton Harbor do hereby approve the renaming of Britton Play Park located at Pipestone and Britton Avenue to Hightower Park. Thank you, Honorable Mayor.
I'd just like to make an amendment where it reflects Mayor James Hightower. And also, Madam Clerk, would like to add that he served as the second ward commissioner. And I would like the years, I believe it was from 2006, 2005, 2006, 2007 to 2011, and he was elected as mayor in 2011, and from 2012 to 2016, he served as the mayor of the city of Benton Harbor. I think that should be added. I also think that we should have that he is the pastor of Word of Truth. Church.
Noted.
Is there support?
Support.
Madam Clerk? This is for the amendment.
I know what it's for, but I want to have something to say. I need an amendment as well.
You are recognized.
Thank you. I would like to see this park continue to be a toddler park, and I would like that to be put in that, and on that is a toddler as well.
Noted. So, Madam Clerk, the current name is Britton and Pipestone Britton Play Park at Britton and Pipestone. So it can be James Hightower Play Park. Is that sufficient?
That's sufficient for me.
Commissioner Kanai is recognized.
And placing a name on it, wouldn't you think that it would be more beneficial to say kids park or something like that? Because anyone could go in there and play at any age. So sort of define it a little more to put in there definitely something that would keep it as for toddlers or for the young children.
Well, I think the play park, I hope no grown folks go in there playing. But no disrespect, but the play park, I think that keeps it in the spirit of the original intent. But we're adding the Mayor James Hightower as the name. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Warren,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry, Commissioner Isom,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennard,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Mayor Mohammed.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats.
I do want to tell Bishop Hightower, or Mayor Hightower, or whichever, we do appreciate you and thank God for this day. You were the mayor that let us out of the receivership. I'll never forget the call that you gave us. You called me. We were young guys then. I think both of us had all black hair, me and the mayor. But now we getting a little bit older now. But you called us into a meeting and you said, can we get together to do what's best for the city? Then we called the treasurer's office together and the emergency manager was out of here the next few days. It was through your leadership that brought that about. And we wanted to give you something while you were living because you've done a lot for the community that people really don't even know. You worked at Mercy Hospital. I mean, the list goes on and on. You pastor one of the greatest churches in the city. I thought somebody would say something. And you have been a phenomenal role model for us coming up in politics. And you leveled up. And thank you for always being there for me and the mayor with your leadership and guidance and your wisdom. You know, you deserve it. And I believe that wholeheartedly. So thank you, Mayor Hightower, for everything you've done for the residents of Benton Harbor.
I would like to give any other commissioners the opportunity to impart any words or share like sentiments. Chair recognizes Commissioner Singleton.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. Just like to say to Bishop Hightower, congratulations, and it's definitely well-deserved. I mean, you could have picked any place, to move to or, live, and you've been there and you stayed there, and, I see how you take care of it, and, it's an honor. I think this commission has been real good about honoring our people, in the past, and it's just honor to see you get something named after you. You're a little older than me, don't look like it, but you are, you were a role model also, I watched you, and how you carried yourself, and, it's just outstanding guy, man. So glad to see, when I pass by that park, I can say, hey, that's Mayor Hightower's park. Thank you.
I want to recognize the Second Ward Commissioner, which the park is in her ward, Commissioner Santana Warren.
Thank you. So, Reverend Hightower, I'm so happy that you live in my ward. Your work is definitely appreciated, and you've helped beautify our area, and just honored and happy that you're in our ward, and we appreciate all the work you've done with helping to keep the park clean and maintained. Thank you.
Chair recognizes Commissioner Isom.
Mayor, I'd like to thank the Pastor Hightower then, now, but I came under his leadership back in 2015. That's when I started this political journey and haven't turned back since. And thank you, for pushing me through. Under that time, we was under RTAB, and so I got appointed. But I remember he was campaigning at the time, too. He came by my house. He said, "Oh, that's you." I said, yep. So I appreciate you and your leadership. And I know you're going to keep that park clean. The construction almost finished by your house. So just hang in there, and thank you for all you have done for the city.
I'd like to recognize the Fourth Ward Commissioner, Commissioner Clark Griffin.
Congratulations, Mayor Bishop Hightower. When you found out who I was after I won, you came up to me. We was at an event, and every event that we're at, you come up to me and we have great conversation, and I appreciate that because everybody don't welcome newcomers as you have, and I thank you for that. And you just have been a good role model, good example. I used to watch, what's going on down here during that time. I was pretty young, but I used to watch it. And that's one of the reasons it inspired me to do further, because I already was in that field, but not at the city level. So it inspired me to come and want to do more for the city. I appreciate you, taking care of the park and all the other things you've done, things you did as a commissioner, things you did as a mayor and as a bishop. And I don't think it could have went to somebody more befitting. So congratulations. God bless.
Any other comments from the City Council? I'd just like to, Honorable Mayor, I would say that this is not something that is given. This is something that you earned. And, as the current and your predecessor, I'm grateful for those who sat in this seat before me and have carried this burden. And unless you have sat in the seat, you really have no clue. And one thing you shared with me, you said, don't nobody care about no balanced budget, but those who are responsible. And this is a seat of responsibility. It's a seat of accountability. And we had our differences. So we're not gonna play no fake love. But I can say that, I've learned more from you in your absence than I had in your presence because it took time to understand the strategy, the wisdom, the negotiations that you had to do with this, conduct with the state in order to set us back up for local control. And that part was not for me to do. That was for you. So I want to bring you up here, but the last time you sat here, you looked at me and said, Hosanna, Hosanna, when I was swearing in. So I don't know what you may say tonight, but I do want to invite you here to address the audience on YouTube and the audience that's here tonight from your chair.
We've come up to the 21st century. I'm not usually lost for words, but I'm really humbled by this entire experience. I want to thank Mayor Mohammed and this entire commission for the consideration that you've given me, not only me, but my family, my wife, my son, my daughters. Truly, it was them that helped me get through many of the days or nights that I had to come down here. And so I want to give them their props. I appreciate them, and I appreciate my deacons, Deacon Taylor, Deacon Castor Taylor, who was down here. They would be here waiting for me at 6:45 every meeting. And so I appreciate them. But most of all, I want to say this about the commissioners that I had an opportunity to work with, Mayor Mohammed, Commissioner Henry, everybody. And as I always say this, that you don't come up with the best product until you have differences of opinion, where you can air things out and come to a conclusion which is best for everyone. And I can say that was done. And many of the things that you see happening around the city, I have to take my hat off to them for carrying the torch forward, because many of those ideas or thoughts that I had at the time, we just did not have the money to do it. But they're in a better condition today because of how we did come together when it was we used to go at it, but we did come together to make sure that the city went forward, because we all wanted to see this city prosper and all of its residents. And so again, I thank you all for this wonderful honor. It's more of a legacy for my family. I have to give props to God's gift to me, my wife, who had to listen to me when I would come home from those meetings. But I appreciate everything that's going on in the city right now. And I want to say this. Many times people come here and you sit there, but you don't know what it means to sit here and what these individuals have to go through or deal with, because they have personal lives as well. And they're not getting a whole lot of money to sit in these seats. They're giving up time with their families and time that they could be doing something else on a warm summer day. But they choose to come here and to work for you all. And so I just ask that everybody would take that in consideration when you have issues and come here. You know, that was the main reason for this new chambers, basically because it was used to be a 1941 courtroom. And I think most folks came down here and act like they was at the courthouse. And but all of the things that we've been able to do I give God all the glory and the praise, because without his strength, as always says, the Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. And I have been helped to be a help to this commission. And I want to say I appreciate you all, and I appreciate this, this honor that you've given me. And I don't take it lightly. God bless you all. Thank you.
One more time, give it up for Mayor James Hightower. And for the record, he was the principal person that negotiated the new city chamber for the city of Benton Harbor. So the beautiful room that we're sitting in today, his fingerprints are on it. This brings us to well, his wife, we want to, would you like to say anything?
I speak pretty loud, but it is an honor. Mayor Mohammed, Mayor Pro Tem Seats, City Manager, all of the commissioners, all of the city faculty, staff. There are no words, because we are community people, and you don't set yourself to receive awards, rewards. You do what you do because it's the right thing to do. It's right to love. It's right to serve. It's right to think about what's going on around you. And so what I would like to say is that that park is a destination for a lot of families. It is most important. All things that make a community what it should be, things have to be set in order to serve a people, to make them live, and to bring life. And I would like to also say there are children laughing and playing in that park every single day. And we are just delighted to have a picture window to see that, to see the life in our community. And you can depend on us to continue to love and to serve, because that's what we do. God bless you, and thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you. This brings us to the last separated item, which is a resolution establishing trick or treat hours for 2025. Is there a motion for the approval?
Motion for approval.
Motion is made by Commissioner Isom. Is there support?
Support.
It's supported by Commissioner Singleton. Is there discussion? Chair recognizes Commissioner Henry.
I would just like the people to hear what the resolution says, that after hours changed or whatever, so we'll know what to do on this trick-or-treat day.
The resolution reads as follows. Resolution establishing trick-or-treat hours for 2025, whereas Friday, October 31st or 31, 2025 is the traditional day for Halloween, and whereas establishing a time is not viewed as acceptance or rejectance of the holiday or practices associated with the holiday, but is done merely to prove a safe time frame for those citizens who will participate in the event. And now therefore be it resolved that The Benton Harbor City Commission hereby establishes Halloween trick-or-treat hours in the city of Benton Harbor from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Friday, October 31, 2025. Is there any further discussion? Madam Clerk?
Mayor Pro Tem Seats,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry, Commissioner Isom,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennard,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Warren,
Yes.
Mayor Mohammed.
Yes.
Motion carried.
This brings us to our staff communication. I'd like to recognize the Deputy Director of Public Safety, Director Clark.
No report this evening, Your Honor.
Chair recognizes our Assistant City Manager and City Clerk, Clerk Moore.
Thank you. I just want to make everybody aware of the November 4th general election and the precincts. Ward 1 will be located at Benton Harbor High School. Ward 2 will be located at Virginia Edwards Community Center. Ward 3 will be located at Benton Harbor High School, and Ward 4 will be located at Virginia Edwards Community Center. We have issued since September 25th 1,015 absentee ballots. We urge everybody to get those back as quickly as you can. We don't want any delay with the mail or anything like that. We do have a drop box outside. Feel free to utilize that. It's checked multiple times a day, or you can bring it straight to the clerk's office and we will get it entered for you.
Chair recognizes the City Manager of the City of Benton Harbor, Mr. Alex Little.
Thank you, sir. I'd just like to take a moment this evening to touch on something. This job is a lot like a chef working in a kitchen, you know. You put a nice dinner out, but people don't see the dishwashing and all that other stuff that goes on in the back room that's necessary to make it happen. Last meeting, I remember we were talking about a number of the things that are highly visible that can be seen. Corner of Wall Street, Project T, the Martin Park, a lot of those kinds of things. But there are a lot of other things that go on too. And I realized as I was thinking about it that, hey, if I don't tell people, nobody knows. For example, we have in the last month completed putting a new roof on the water plant. That was really important because without it, there was serious damage that could be done. The sewer study, I know that's not one of those kind of things that get a lot of attention, but I'm sure you've all seen the trucks around town, Duke's Roots, all over the city. We've actually had 80% of all the sewers in the city televised and cleaned so that we can determine what needs to be done. We've had 2 tree clearing contracts that's moved a lot of down trees that were laying on lots and so forth. There's still a few more to go, but we got that done. We've demolished 15 houses at a cost of $500,000. Next month or so, you'll see parking being constructed for Union Park and June Woods Park. We got a high water grant of $380,000 that you won't really see anything that much above ground, but it's studying how to prevent flooding and the water table from rising along the riverfront. Tuck pointing here for City Hall, we've got a $100,000 grant that will start in the next couple of weeks going around the roof and the outer wall of City Hall, tuck pointing it and reconnecting the roof membrane to stop it from leaking inside. Bobo Brazil Center, despite losing the $20 million Community Change Grant and the $3.3 million grant that we got for working on that, we still have $1 million project going on right now to replace the roofing, the windows, put in new bathrooms and so forth. That's using $1.5 million that we got from the state. Clean up a public works yard, and last month we've had to move out about $30,000 worth of stuff that had been accumulating in the back of public works for about the last 15 to 20 years. water plant construction project is going on to clean the basins and so forth. The, of course, bus project and Harbor Towers you know about. They've got about $50 million in work going on. There's also a lot of backroom work that's going on. I'm having to prepare the environmental reviews and things of that nature. So there's a lot of other stuff also that people don't know about that we're taking care of. And I want to take the opportunity to say, without the support of the commissioners and mayor up here, I couldn't do it. Thank you very much.
The chair recognizes Commissioner-at-Large Kennard.
And thanks to all of you that came out tonight. I wish that we could have this turnout every meeting that we have. And those that are interested in seeing the city move forward. One of the things I did sort of want to elaborate on is that in this city, we need a finance director. That's the one thing that we've been needing in place for years. He keeps everything accurate. They said, well, we have a financial institution, but it's not a finance director. So if anything is out of place as far as our finances, that finance director, it will be responsible and will take the hit for it. So I'm just telling you all to keep an eye on that particular part because you are our voters. You all are our bosses. We're just here to serve you. And the lady that came about her roof, she was here before. She should be a lot further on getting things done right for her. And each one of us here are going to be, should be, responsible to see that she's made whole. There's going to be a hold on her property for 10 years, she said. There's no way that she should be dissatisfied and they say, well, you know how some people in Benton Harbor, they don't take care of things. But it's not done right. Cheap material and other things. We're to see that they're made whole and that things are done right for them. So keep coming, please, and keep us updated because the city manager is who you're supposed to start with. He's supposed to have answers and people in place, inspectors, until that is done correctly. So keep coming. Thank all of you all for coming. And I hope that the park becomes a beautiful park for our youngsters. Some of the other parks that we look at, they have young men that are dominating those parks. They play ball and other things. And we need something that is safe for our youngsters, the young ones to go out and play and not feel threatened. And so I just hope that you all will continue to come out. Thank you very much.
The chair recognizes Fourth Ward Commissioner Clark Griffin.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight, and I am so happy and so excited. On Thursday, October the 2nd, I graduated business plan certifications. So I am excited about that. We had the Strong Women of Faith. We had a phenomenal 2-day conference. Friday and Saturday, you know, and God was in the room. The choir stirred us up, so everybody got happy. So, yeah, it's just been a wonderful time enjoying myself. And I'd like to say we are Fourth Ward Alliance are working on our 4th annual senior care packaging toy giveaway. Each year it increased. Last year we blessed all together with 352 bags for the seniors and the toys, the giveaways for the kids. And a lot of that, most of that, all the resource fair, the cleanup, the community giveaways, senior care package giveaway, a lot of it comes from my pocket and whoever else, you know, friends and stuff and board that I can get the help. Without help, so I am so happy and honored to be able to bless so many people. This year, I'm planning on blessing even more, you know, so it's just a blessing to be a blessing. And so, yes, I'm planning a great weekend. I got great plans. Gonna give me a little relaxation because I work really hard, especially for the community. So I just keep praying for me that God will continue to bless me so I can continue to bless everybody else. And congratulations to the appointees, to the committees. Have a good night. God bless.
Chair recognizes Third Ward Commissioner Henry.
I just hate it when I have to get behind her. She's always got plenty of things to talk about and things to do. But I want to thank the citizens for coming out. For whatever reason you came out, it just feels good to see conscientious residents. And I know that we are all smart in our own ways, but what we need out of you is more involvement, more engagement. You can go on YouTube and watch the meetings. You can watch it live or as a tape. But I'll tell you, when they come and sit at that table, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. If you don't squeak, you don't get it. So you keep coming. If you have to come back another time, which should make a lot of us angry if that happens again and you don't get your anything done about your problems. That's what we do. So once you hit the city manager and you're not getting approved, come here, because that's where it starts or ends. Thank you.
The chair recognizes Second Ward Commissioner Warren.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. Thank you all for coming out. It was wonderful seeing you too, Ms. Turner. It was good to see you as well. And thank you, I agree. Thank everyone for their comments. It's a great time for the citizens to participate by coming to the meetings. So Saturday, we had our community yard sale. If you missed it, you missed a treat. We had a lot of awesome vendors there and a wide range of products. I want to give a thank you to Mr. Little. If you have ever worked with me, you'll know that I'm relentless. So I had to keep asking Mr. Little to talk to Abingmark to make sure the road was drivable and the sidewalks, and they did a beautiful job. It's not complete, but the sidewalks are in, and the road definitely was drivable for Saturday. So I don't say it a lot, but I appreciate your help, Mr. Little. It did not go unnoticed. Next up, we have a community cleanup. So oftentimes I'll do a second ward cleanup and we just don't get the participation that we need. So we thought about something to involve the entire city of Benton Harbor. We have something called Citywide Cleanup Days, October 11th through 25th. So I partner with the Boys and Girls Club, Keystone Club, Workforce Development, and JMG Youth, and also Team Miss Michigan Earth to organize it. I am going to be getting bags from the city, so I'm asking everyone to clean up in their area. So that's pretty easy. It doesn't matter if you are busy at certain times. October 11th through the 25th is your opportunity to beautify our city. I have flyers everywhere. They're going to be on Facebook, and there's also flyers downstairs as you leave out of the building. You'll see them to your right. They have my email and also my phone number if you need a couple of bags to clean up in your area. If you want to join us, October 15th at 4 p.m., we'll be at the Youth Campus, 608 Wells Senior Drive. And then on October 20th, myself and the youth will be at the Teen Center, 190 East Empire, and that'll be at 3:30. These are how the flyers look. They're green for the earth. And again, it's an opportunity to get everyone involved. Doesn't matter how busy you are, as long as you have time between October 11th and October 25th, we together can beautify our city. That is all I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The chair recognizes Commissioner at Large Singleton.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. Thank everybody for coming out. Nice crowd tonight. Thank you for supporting your bishop. And again, I'd just like to say hats off to the bishop. Well deserved, and your beautiful wife. As you see it, sitting in these seats, you don't Sitting here, different thing, but sitting over here is something else, and you got to be thick-skinned and everything else, I go home and have to hear from my wife too, but she encouraged me to continue to serve, and she come to the meetings, and I'm thinking the meeting's over with, but on the way home, the meeting's still going on because she's making her have had questions and things like that, but it's been an honor, to serve. There's a lot of things going on in the city, and it started, with some folks before us, and it passed off the baton, and we kept running, and hopefully we can keep this momentum going. Commissioner Marshall made I'm gonna have to use that, that I will and I have, because again, I have, meaning that you have did something, I will, maybe, but it's a lot of I have that went on, took place, and got to keep things going, and elections are important, one, bad decision can halt things, turn things around, but people, it's up to the people to decide what they want, and I just hope that this city continue to move forward. A lot of great things have happened and well-deserved, because we waited for a long time, fortunately, we had got a chance to get money to do some of the things that we wanted to get done, or the people been wanting to get done. So with the resolutions we passed tonight, those are putting things in motion to make some more progress. But the resolution with the Halloween, I wish it could be called something else, but don't want to spoil it for the kids, but just ask that everybody who do participate do it safely, and watch out for the kids. I know when we were coming up, all the neighbors and community looked out and stuff. So we got to get back to that, and hopefully everybody will be safe and have a nice time. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Chair recognizes Commissioner-at-Large Isom.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you for your comments. It's very important. I hope we can help the, it's the second time coming about a roof. It's a reflection on us too. It's our responsibility. We ask people to sign up for these programs, so we expect the work to be done correctly. So I know city manager is on the job, so I hope he can help her as soon as possible, because rain is in the forecast. So congratulations to all the people that was appointed to committees. We had to the Legislative Committee, James Moore, Communications Committee, Angela Berry, and to the Economic Development, Parks and Recreation, Glenda Winsnet. So we stepped up and volunteered. It's very important that we fill these committees, that we can get things done. That's where all the work started in the committees. Congratulations to the Hightower family. That will go down. He can pass down to his kids, grandkids, to Hightower Park. That's something, to have your name go down, have a legacy to carry, The park looked nice. I remember I was there when they put those little reading signs up. One side is Spanish, one side is English, right? It's still there? Yeah. So it's good. So thank you for keeping that park up. I'd like to thank Miss Gertie. It's Miss Gertie. Miss Gertie, I like your energy. You look like you like the Detroit Lions, don't you? You a Detroit Lion fan? See there? Yep, look at that. I knew it. I knew we had something in common. Thank you, Miss Gertie. Keep on. You got to get you a hat and shirt. Detroit Lions. Nice to meet you, Miss Gertie. I'm Commissioner Ice. Thank you. God bless you. Expect great things. Thank you all for coming too. Word of truth in the house.
Chair recognizes Mayor Pro Tem Seats.
It's a shame you're a Detroit Lions fan. I'm just meddling. It's been a tremendous week for the city residents. Project T was a phenomenal, life-changing event. When you look at the roads, the sidewalks, the park, Imogene Hall, the park down there, how the lakefront is looking, bus projects, harbor towers, Ox Creek, and some of you might have grew up and played in Hull Park. Hull Park has never looked this good in some years. I do want to thank Commissioner Marshall, and also, because he played a part in getting us out of receivership also. It was their leadership that spearheaded the move. We had some rough days, press conferences, and a whole lot of other things. And I thank Mayor Bishop Hightower again. The best way to show somebody that you appreciate them is to pay it forward. And you have been our mentor, and we just appreciate everybody for just the spirit of unity, and I appreciate even the words that came from your lovely wife, that it don't cost you nothing to be nice to somebody. I mean, we are a small town, and some of the hate it's tremendously, it's almost foreign. You know, when you go to a bigger city, maybe it's because we're concentrated, but there's nothing wrong with being nice to people. And there's nothing wrong with saying thank you when somebody did something for you that they did not have to do. And so we're here to say thank you, and to the residents. I know I'm stealing from, let me make sure I correct that, because they'll take the tape and say, I admitted to stealing something. I ain't stole nothing. I'm stealing a term from Commissioner Isom, to expect great things. Ben Harbor's looking wonderful. And the question becomes, what have we not done to make the city better? 2009, we ran on change. And if we cannot say that Benton Harbor is changed and it looks remarkably better, when we're putting people in these houses, you know what you're doing? You're getting water customers, so we can bring the water bill down. When you see dirt moving, that means taxes have the possibility of going down. Millage rates have the possibility of going down. These are some things that we need to understand, because when we vote at this table, and the money, and I'm 1 minute, we don't know what's going to happen in the next year. You got somebody who's cutting all kind of programs, who cut money that was supposed to come to us, and you know what's going to hurt the most? It's going to hurt us. And guess what's going to have to happen? We're going to have to find a way to come back together and get back at the table and demand help for our people. Benton Harbor's not a rich city. I'll say that one more time. Benton Harbor's not a rich city, even though we're starting to look better than a lot of cities. So do me this favor. Pray for us. The Bible says pray for the rulers and governors of this, that they might lead a quiet and peaceable life with all godliness and honesty. It ain't just about there's no I in team. And you can't get nothing done as one individual on this board. Thank you again, Bishop Hightower. I can't wait to I ain't gonna cut the ribbon, I'll watch you do it. But I can't wait to see the ribbon being cut. You deserve it again. God bless.
I'd like to thank all of the residents for coming out, and all of the appointees on this evening. I work closely with the Whitmer administration, the minority leader, Eric Nesbitt, the majority leader, Winnie Brinks, as well as the legislative Michigan Black Caucus in trying to prevent a shutdown. And we were successful in doing so. So students will have free lunches, no EBT or WIC or cash assistance. Any of that will be affected. There'll be more money for education, and the health care will be protected as well. I have been in contact with Senator Peters and Senator Slotkin and some of the Congress people to try and add a voice to the federal shutdown that is in place. So I'll keep you updated on that. To Project T, the first phase will be 14 duplexes, but it will be a total of 30, which will be 2 and 3 bedroom duplexes. The next phase will be 8 Habitat for Humanity homes. And then the last phase will be 29 1 and 2 bedroom duplexes. And they will be affordable. So some have said, oh, it's going to be $15, it's going to be $2,000 a month. They running us out. No, that project is for Benton Harbor. The state stepped in and gave us missing middle funds where you do have to have a job. I believe it's a cutoff, a minimum of $35,000 a year up to $150,000. So it's going to be really nice in that third ward. Mayor Hightower, the last time we were here together, it was a transfer of power. And the way you handled it is an example for me. Because there's a day coming where I'm going to have to transfer power to whoever would come behind me. And the example that you set for me, I'm going to try and live up to it. You know, I thought about your mother, if she could be here to witness your father and which I've never met your father, but your mother, and, you know, all of the people who supported you along the way to your rise politically. And of course, it's clear that you are still supported in your ministry. So it's a honor for me because, you know, to give credit where credit is due is a sign that, you know, good character is what we're striving to do. So thank you again for your leadership, for your example, and I'm grateful that I was able to serve under not just Mayor Wilsie Cook, but serve under you, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. God bless you. And is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion is made by Commissioner Isom,
Support.
supported by Commissioner Clark Griffin. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Clark Griffin,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry, Commissioner Isom,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennard, Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Warren,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Seats, Mayor Mohammed.
Yes.
Motion carried.